Gosh, that was really a disaster, wasn't it? This is the top of Kagutsuchi, isn't it?
No, it's nothing. I'm fine. Thank you, Noelle.
No problem. Sorry, Tsubaki. I gotta run.
All right.
Huh? Oh, wow! This must be my lucky day! Unless I'm mistaken, that's Miss Noelle Vermillion over there. And... Tsubaki. So, she lost to Noelle. Gosh, she's useless.
Oh, good. I can still see.
My goodness, if it isn't First Lieutenant Tsubaki Yayoi. Are you all right?
You! Captain Hazama!
Oh, that person over there. Could that be Lieutenant Noelle Vermillion? Gosh, if it is, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? I mean, my memory's not the greatest, but I'm pretty sure I asked you to kill her, didn't I, First Lieutenant Tsubaki?
Captain Hazama!
Oh, don't worry. I knew you couldn't do it before I sent you off. Don't be too down on yourself, all right?
I apologize. I could not complete my task. I am inadequate.
Oh, goodness, no! You sure don't look inadequate to me, at least. No, it looked like you just let her walk away. Of course, maybe I just imagined that.
Captain Hazama, there's something I must ask you.
Oh? What's that, First Lieutenant?
It might not be my place to say so, but prior to this incident, Major Kisaragi and Lieutenant Vermillion were exemplary members of the Praetorian Guard, unmatched in their dedication to the librarium. I can't deny that they deserve some level of punishment, but a call for termination seems too sudden and too harsh. There must be a reason. I didn't think it would hurt to hear what they had to say before I...
The Imperator makes the decisions, First Lieutenant Tsubaki, not you.
I apologize.
Tsubaki. Let's see. Why don't I tell you the sad story of a poor girl who was pushed aside out of the spotlight?
What are you talking about?
The girl was the child of an important and distinguished family, and as such, her parents were quite strict. In time, she grew to be an elegant and graceful young woman, although she was sometimes reticent to express her feelings. She was smart, strong, and fit. She was humble, kind, and friendly, and everyone loved her. Of course, she was a little too serious and stubborn sometimes, but then, nobody's perfect, right, Yayoi?
What?
You excel academically and athletically, and you're gentle and sincere. You just happen to be beautiful as well. You are the heroine of this story.
Captain, I'm not sure I'm following you.
So, why is it?
I beg your pardon?
Why is someone like you such a low-ranking officer? Not only that, why are you a low-ranking officer on a garbage disposal team that everyone hates? Even the rest of the librarium's army!
I'm proud of my position. I do hope to advance, but I've never complained about my job.
Wonderful! An exemplary response from an exemplary officer. Unfortunately for you, First Lieutenant Yayoi, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's a liar.
I'm not...
Don't you think it's strange?
What's strange?
Why, that you're not by Jin Kisaragi's side, of course. Someone else has settled into the position that you were supposed to have.
What are you trying to say?
Come on now, isn't there someone close to you? She's from a small noble family on the cusp of irrelevance, An ordinary personality and grades that aren't exactly befitting of an officer. The only thing she's good at, in fact, is synchronizing with Ars Magus. But then again, that sort of thing, you just have it or you don't. Luck of the draw, in other words. But even with her wholly unimpressive history, she was drafted straight into the army right after graduation and assigned the important position of secretary to the hero of Ikaruga. Now, who do you think I'm talking about? Time's running out. 3, 2, 1. What's wrong? Know the answer but can't say it. The correct answer is, of course, Noel Vermillion.
Captain Hazama, I think I've heard enough of this story.
Oh, but things are just about to get interesting. So why does someone like Miss Vermillion, someone so obviously inferior to you, work directly under Jin Kisaragi? You didn't even think that was strange?
That's because Noel's skills were the right fit for the job.
Wow. Still standing up for her. I'm impressed. You are such a sweetheart. But really, you don't need to. You see, you're not the only one who feels this way. In fact, everyone thinks that you are the person who should be working with Mr. Kisaragi.
No, that's not true.
But of course, you're such a nice girl that you blame yourself. You tell yourself you must not have worked hard enough or said the right things, and so you just keep burying all of those emotions you don't think you should be feeling. You don't need to suffer like this, First Lieutenant. This isn't your fault. It's not your responsibility.
It's not?
Of course not! It doesn't have anything to do with you, to be honest.
Then you mean it's something political?
Oh, it's much bigger than that. In fact, you've been so brave, I'll tell you what it is all about. As a sort of reward. This is top secret though, so keep it under your hat, all right? When you're using Izayoi, don't you ever see something weird? Like a sort of hallucination? It would be the sort of thing you'd regret seeing.
I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, come on now. Didn't I tell you how I feel about liars? You must have seen it. A distorted version of the world, with you standing next to Jin. Not her.
Distorted.
There you go. I knew you were lying. Normally, I'd have to deduct a point for dishonesty, but I think I'll make an exception for you this time. What you saw wasn't a hallucination. What you saw was the real world, the way it's supposed to be. The only distortion around here is Noel Vermillion herself.
Huh?
The truth is, Noel Vermillion isn't supposed to exist in this world in the first place.
Noel isn't supposed to exist?
Well, you've seen it, haven't you? Noel's what's distorting the truth.
Noel distorts the truth?
You see, it should have been you who was recognized for her excellent performance and drafted by the librarian. You would have been assigned to Jin, and you two would have spent many happy days together. Then, at the beginning of December of last year, 2199...
The beginning of December?
Nothing happened!
Nothing?
Yeah, Ragnar the Blood Edge did show up, but you weren't given an order to capture him.
Why not?
Why? Well, that's simple. Unlike Noel Vermillion, you would have been a simple secretary.
Then Jin would have never known about Ragnar the Blood Edge.
Of course not! He'd never have had a chance to!
Oh no.
All of this unpleasantness is because of Noel Vermillion. She caused all of it.
No, that can't be!
Can't be? Why not? You've seen the truth with your own eyes, Yayoi. You'd rather just deny that and live a lie? Let's think about this for a minute, okay? I'm sure there've been lots of times you wondered why Noelle got everything and you got nothing.
No!
Envy, jealousy, hell, even outright hatred. All of those feelings you're experiencing are beautiful and natural. It's not your fault you feel that way. Don't you see? Noelle Vermillion robbed you of your rightful place in the world!
Please stop!
I told you it's not your fault. You aren't to blame for any of this. I know it was probably kind of mean to break it to you this way, but I just couldn't stand thinking that you didn't know what was going on. Stand up, First Lieutenant Tsubaki Yayoi. I know you're going through a tough time right now, but you have a job to do. After all, there's not much time left, right? All right then. Off with you! Go take back what's rightfully yours! Take back Jin Kisaragi!
I'm the one who should be with Jin. Noelle. Noelle took that away from me. Captain Hazama, I'm sorry. I wasn't good enough to do what you asked me to.
Oh, that. You know, I'd practically forgotten already. Don't worry about it. You did your best, and isn't that all that really matters? Besides, you can learn a lot from a loss. Make sure you learn something from this one.
I'm really sorry.
Anyway, we've figured out where Major Kisaragi's got to. It looks like he's over at the Librarium's Kagutsuchi branch. First Lieutenant, you won't mind if I ask you to go take care of that, will you?
Thank you. Yes, I'll head over there right away.
Well, that's covered. Oh man, the look on her face. Well, this just might be the first time you impress me, First Lieutenant Garbage. Oh shoot, I forgot to tell her. Jin Kisaragi finds out about Ragna the Blood Edge anyway, and First Lieutenant Tsubaki, well, she dies! Oh, well, no big deal, I suppose. I didn't lie to her after all. So this is what passes for downtown on Kagutsuchi's bottom floor, huh? All right. I know. Are you all right, ma'am? Everything all right over here?
I'm fine.
You're coughing up blood. That sure doesn't sound like fine to me.
I just cut my lip. Really, it's nothing to worry about.
Please don't lie. Feedback from the boundary is eating away at you, physically and mentally. It's pretty obvious, really.
Huh? How do you know so much about the boundary? Who are...
Oh, we can save the introductions for later. Here you go. You can use my handkerchief.
Thank you, but I have one of my own.
Here, let me help you up. You're never going to feel better wasting away over here. Let's get you over to that bench.
Thank you for your kindness.
Well, I guess I might as well introduce myself. My name's Hazama, and I'm from the Novus Orbis Librarium Intelligence Department.
My name is Lychee Fei Ling. I run a small medical clinic nearby.
How are you feeling now?
I'm starting to feel much better, thank you. Pardon the intrusion, but what brings a member of the Intelligence Division to a place such as this?
Well, I heard a rumor that there was a beautiful female doctor in this neighborhood.
I appreciate the flattery. But seriously, why are you here?
You're something of a mind reader, aren't you? I guess I underestimated you.
I'm not clairvoyant, unfortunately. It's just that you're doing a remarkably inadequate job of hiding that unusual aura of yours.
Well, my hat is off to you. You really are worthy of being Dr. Kokonoe's #1 assistant.
It seems you've done your homework.
Let's see here. Lychee Fei Ling. You used to work with Sector 7, where you were an assistant to Dr. Kokonoe. The disappearance of one of your co-workers led you to leave Sector 7 and move to Kagutsuchi. Right so far?
I don't see any point in confirming or denying anything you've said. And you just tell me what exactly it is you want from me.
Oh, please, don't give me that scary look. Okay, fine. I'll just tell it to you straight. How'd you like to come to the librarium with me?
I don't think I'd like that at all, to be honest. And what does the library want with me?
The librarium is very interested in your theory about the flow of Seether and its effects on living organisms. Is that clear enough?
Go away.
Don't be like that. It can't hurt to just listen to what I have to say.
I will only say it one more time. Go away now, and do not come back.
Okay, I get the message. I'll get out. Oh, one more thing. What if I told you we could save the man you're so desperate to find?
What do you mean by that?
Well now, I can't exactly tell you that, can I? Not here, anyway. That would be cheating.
Wait a second. You're telling the truth? You know of a way to save him?
You know, it's pretty arrogant for you to tell me to get out one moment and beg me to stay the next. Ah, well, I suppose that's one of the perks of being beautiful, isn't it? No one cares how arrogant you are.
Dr. Lychee, I didn't know you were back. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had company.
Don't worry about me. I was just on my way out. Thanks for having me over, Dr. Lychee. Catch you later. Gosh, doing all this grunt work sure is a pain. It isn't easy being so low on the totem pole. Now, isn't it about time? Whoa, that was pretty close. What do you think you're doing, Major Kisaragi? So you're just going to swing that sword at me and then ignore me? That's not very nice.
What did you do to Tsubaki?
Oh my, that was fast. Is it over already? I guess she didn't manage to slow you down at all. Garbage in, garbage out, I guess. You still haven't told her yet, have you?
Tell her what?
Yes, what did I do to poor First Lieutenant Yayoi? That's what you wanted to know, right? Well, it's pretty simple. I just told her the truth. The truth about this world and, you know, stuff. Lying's bad after all, right, Major Kisaragi?
The truth?
Yes. You see, I'm part of the intelligence department. My job is to research things and then report back with the truth.
Then enlighten me with your so-called truth.
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to divulge that information at this time. Not even to someone as important as you, Major. After all, I'm obliged to protect First Lieutenant Yayoi's privacy, so... Oh, I'm sorry. You aren't mad, are you? Jealous, maybe? I had no idea you could be that, human. Is something wrong? Was it something I said?
I see now. You used your truth to drive her insane. Enough of your words. It's time for you to die!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Nice, huh?
Counter!
Try again!
Not so
Potato!
scary. Not so
Counter! Counter!
Not so fast.
Try me! Serious?
Not so fast.
Serious?
Not so fast.
Try me!
Counter!
Serpent's benediction.
Counter!
Hail. Not so fast.
Counter! Counter!
Serpent.
Counter!
Impale. Gotcha.
What's the matter?
Counter!
Serpent.
Pathetic!
Here. Not so fast.
1,000 arrows!
Counter!
Ice.
Scary. Show. Hungry coil.
Try and dodge this!
Here. Not so fast.
Counter!
Not so
Not
fast.
over!
Finish!
Not good enough.